Players, this next section of Headline Chasers is concerned with faces and voices. Peter's sister. Who do you think it is?
Jane Fonda.
Is it Jane Fonda on the Paris Match magazine? Yes, it is.
Do you know the famous faces, voices, and events that make front-page headlines?
Yes, for $1,000.
Because if you know news, you can play along with Wink Martindale on TV's Ultimate Big Money Challenge.
Sounds like fun to me.
Headline Chasers, today at 3 on 10.
At Huntsville Prison in Texas this morning, Charles Rumbaugh became the 48th person to be executed since the Supreme Court allowed the states to restore the death penalty. 28-year-old Rumbaugh was convicted of a murder committed during a robbery when he was 17. The human rights group Amnesty International argued that Rumbaugh's death violated international agreements, never confirmed by the U.S. Senate, that bar execution of people who committed crimes when they were under 18. Rumbaugh spoke to the 24 people who witnessed the lethal injection this morning. He said, "Even though you don't forgive me for my transgressions, I forgive you for yours against me." He added, "That's all I wish to say. I'm ready to begin my journey." Rumbaugh was pronounced dead at 27 minutes after midnight.
The ongoing violence in El Salvador has claimed another victim. The oldest daughter of President Napoleon Duarte was kidnapped this morning in a blaze of gunfire. Juan Vasquez has the story from El Salvador.
Inés Duarte had just arrived for mid-afternoon classes at a small private college when the kidnappers pounced. Her bodyguard across the street was shot in the side of the head at point-blank range before he could react. A second bodyguard with him was also shot and seriously wounded. Eyewitnesses said the president's daughter struggled briefly, but was dragged away, apparently unharmed. Investigators recovered 18 spent shell casings from a gunfight that erupted when an Army officer at the school exchanged shots with the fleeing kidnappers. Inés Duarte is closely identified with her father and his politics. She has campaigned often with him, worked as his political secretary, and most recently managed the party's radio station. The kidnapping was the latest jolting reminder that urban terrorism is on the rise here. Duarte's closest political advisor and cabinet member spoke earlier on the CBS Morning News.
We don't know what the kidnappers want. We don't know anything, but we know the president very well, and we know that he will stand very firmly in favor of peace and democracy in this country.
The president's last public appearance was on Monday. After the kidnapping, he canceled a trip to the U.S. and is expected to cancel other appearances here to concentrate on the task of getting his oldest daughter back safely. Juan Vasquez, CBS News, San Salvador.
Yet another problem in a very problematic part of the world. When we come back, we'll be checking in on the money wizards of Wall Street.
And Jonathan Mumm will send us a California postcard from a gas station with wings.
Attend the West's largest horse show, the California State Fair Horse Show, Saturday, September 7th through Sunday the 15th at Cal Expo State Fairgrounds, Sacramento.
Do you drink decaffeinated coffee? Well, here's one from Hills Brothers that's going to go a long way. It's called High Yield because it yields more decaffeinated coffee for your money.
It's new decaffeinated High Yield from Hills Brothers, and you're going to love the taste.
You can never get around to trying it.
Hills Brothers High Yield, regular or new decaffeinated, yields more coffee for your money.
Inside Wine Stocks, find new season excitement. Find a fascinating variety of the latest Evan Bacone leg fashions, bright opaque colors, sweethearts, fabulous diamonds, very pretty ribbons, something very chic, and always dramatic shears. Consider us your headquarters for the best-looking legs of the season. Evan Bacone Leg Fashions. Inside Wine Stocks now.
Enjoy the Sacramento Opera Association's production of La Boheme, September 20th and 22nd at the Sacramento Community Center Theater. For tickets, call 428-4191.
It is not great news for investors on Wall Street today. The Dow Jones average of 30 industrials at 1323.03, down 10.42 in very active trading.
Is your job getting to be routine? Would you like to get out and find adventure? You're not alone. Jonathan Mumm found some guys who say flying high is their solution. Here's his California postcard.
People are into adventure these days.
I think we got a big problem.
Some get it at the movies, some when they're on vacation, some in their line of work.
Morning.
Like American Airlines pilot Dennis Geary.
We'll be out in a minute.
Okay.
Or Highway Patrol Officer Roy Gould. You'd think there'd be enough adventure in jobs like that, right? But not for these guys. When airline flying gets routine, Dennis likes to fly this plane, an Air Force Reserve KC-135, very close to other planes, like this C-5 Galaxy.
It's a completely different environment. The airlines, you take off and go from airport A to airport B, try and provide the smoothest flight as possible. Our job in the tankers is to make sure the receiver aircraft has the fuel they need.
And our highway patrolman does a little flying of his own.
I have a what's called a boom back there. It has small wings on it that we call ruddervators. With that, I'm capable of flying the boom. The object, of course, is get the receiver in approximately 50 feet behind you to start with. He stabilizes. Then you move him on in until he's approximately 12 feet back, and then you extend, make contact, and you transfer the fuel.
So in a sense, Roy and Dennis find their adventure as gas station attendants in a gas station in the sky.
It gets adventurous sometimes with some of the operations we get involved in. The challenge is there because we'll have a lot of airplanes in a very small space of sky with a lot of things to do.
The mission this crew is on today is a training flight from Sacramento to Warner Robins Air Force Base near Macon, Georgia.
Gas! Gas! Gas!
This is the headquarters of the Air Force Reserve, where men are trained to repair damaged aircraft under battlefield conditions, to set up radar stations and impromptu landing strips, and where very real repair and maintenance work is carried out on fighters and cargo planes. For the crew of the Gas Passer, though, Macon is just a stopover. Well, we've seen them fill up a C-5 cargo plane. As we head back to California, let's try a few jet fighters on for size.
Okay, good to go. Yeah, they're cargo runs. Okay.
Certainly there's danger in airplanes this big being that close together while they're flying. But the people are well trained. It's a super, super airplane, and I've got the utmost confidence in the pilots and the airplane itself, so I've never really worried about it.
What's the status? Just moving in.
So if you've always wanted to fill her up at 26,000 feet, wish you were here. Jonathan Mum, News 10.
Get the feeling those pilots don't want to come down.
Ever.
Please join us for First News at 4:30. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the issue of child care, specifically on college campuses.
And we'll tell you why your home may be more dangerous than you think. Thanks for joining us. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you at 4:30.
See you then.
Shake, 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 new love my carpet. Take, take, take those odors out. Shake, 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 new love my carpet. Tough and gentle is what it's all about.
New improved Love My Carpet with Actolite is tougher than ever on pet, cooking, smoking, even damp, musty odors.
But it's formulated to care for carpets, so it's gentle. Feels great. Smells fresh.
New, 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 new love my carpet. Tough and gentle is what it's all about.
Nate and his pal Stan are painting guys who really fries those 2 scoops of plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. They got the job in hand. They're rolling walls, but Nate recalls those 2 scoops and fiber-rich bran.
2 scoops? I'm going back again.
He can't resist the tastiness in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops.
JCPenney turns the page on the high cost of custom decorating with 50% savings on draperies, blinds, and carpeting. This month, we introduced 5 new decorator fabrics for custom draperies at half price. Dress your windows with decorator mini blinds or Western woven woods, both at 50% savings. And save 50% on plush West Park carpeting. Great 50% custom decorating savings at JCPenney today.
You're looking smarter than ever, JCPenney.
Happy 30th anniversary, Channel 10.